this out there that a football reason as to why he has not been signed. At least that's some people saying that in terms of the amount of money he's asking for and his demand about wanting to start or anything. So you're unfamiliar with any of his stances on that front?
No, I'm very familiar with him. But what you're arguing, and when you put that out there, is that there are 64 starters and backups who are on rosters who are better than Kaepernick, not to speak of 32 clipboard holders who are better than Kaepernick, and no one can find any logical or rational football basis to bring him into camp at least to compete. I don't buy that. That is not only irrational; it's the height of sophistry. The veracity of that kind of statement is laughable. So you simply can't argue that.
Dr. Harry Edwards, Professor Emeritus of UC Berkeley, joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. So why do you think that there is no, if you want to put a fine point on it, courage of conviction by one NFL team right now?
Well, I think that people are looking to see how circumstances evolve. I think that they are concerned. As somebody said, the reaction could run anything from a letter from Donald Trump to some gaggle of fans who have access to a crayon who can write nasty letters and death threats and everything, and teams are reluctant to deal with that. Along with the fact that you also have to deal with cap issues. There are a lot of issues that roll into it. But at the end of the day, what it comes down to is that you have an athlete out there who has taken his team to a Super Bowl, who has taken his team to 2 conference championships, who had an extraordinary record of success prior to an injury, who is now over that injury, back up the playing speed, and as Pete Carroll said after working him out at Seattle, this guy is a starter, and nobody can find room for him in camp, even to come in and compete for a job. No, I don't care what the explanation is. That is one that nobody can rationally explain or excuse.